I mean, okay, then maybe he shouldn't have played. I mean, I don't know, but whatever. Also, Chris Carson and Rashad Penny, we saw Chris Carson give a touchdown essentially to Rashad Penny. We have seen Chris Carson fumble at like a historic pace this year. And it's just to open the door for Rashad Penny. The Seahawks still have all this draft capital invested in Rashad Penny. I feel like they're happy now. I mean, first of all, they're happy because they literally ran the ball like over 40 times last night, which was ridiculous. But I feel like there's nothing but a committee coming the rest of the season. I can't see it going any other way. Do you see any reason to think one of these guys is going to seize hold?
No, I mean, certainly not as long as Rashad Penny is playing well. I mean, Rashad Penny has earned the job. Chris Carson was talking about how he was like, I mean, these guys are friends, when you're a fantasy football player, you're like, you feel like they should be competing against each other, but these guys are friends. And Chris Carson actually pulled himself out at one point and was like, Rashad, go score this touchdown. And he did,
Yep.
So I think that they're both going to be like RB2/flex plays in week 14 against the Rams.
All right. Tim Bay, frustrating result for one of Evan's hot takes. Evan was all over Zach Pascal, which turned out to be an awesome play. Got the 100-yard bonus on DraftKings. Other hot take, which, probably should have worked because Peyton Barber ended up scoring 2 touchdowns. But Ronald Jones, I mean, after the game, right? So Ronald Jones gets benched, right? And nobody really knows why or there's speculation. Then Bruce Arians comes out, and the quote is, I have it here. He says, Rojo missed a blitz pickup, and that's it. You don't get to play no more. So after one missed blitz pickup, Ronald Jones just gets outright benched. Peyton Barber comes in, scores 2 touchdowns. I mean, that was just, I like Bruce Arians, man, but that seems pretty harsh on Ronald Jones, and especially because Peyton Barber is so ineffective. Now, the game was out of hand. They absolutely torched the Jaguars, so I get it. They didn't need to go with a more effective back, but still frustrating nonetheless. So any thoughts on Arians, Ronald Jones? And I'd also should note that Mike Evans, 4 straight bad games.
Yeah. I guess Godwin is, Godwin is the clear-cut best receiver in Tampa Bay now. I want to be the first to declare that. Ronald Jones, yeah, I mean, at least Bruce Arians told us what was up,
Mm-hmm.
It's completely irrational. We can sit here and talk about it all we want, but we have answers. We know exactly what happened. The Buccaneers have 3 running backs that they've played all season long. We can't be surprised. I mean, at the same time, I really liked Ronald Jones as a tournament play last week. Like, I was really well aware that he could also suck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that, he's a very high variance fantasy commodity, and things like this happen when you don't have an attachment to an individual back. It's like, I mean, and things have kind of changed in the Seattle backfield, but for about 10 weeks there, the team had an individual attachment to Chris Carson and a commitment to him. And, we were able to profit from that over and over and over again. Whereas in Tampa Bay, they don't have a commitment at all to any one of those backs.
All right, last team in the NFC is going to be the Washington Redskins, and, just a total disaster franchise, but at least a sliver of hope. Darius Geis, 10 carries, scores a touchdown on 2 of them. I'd also note that Chris Thompson made it back, so they're going to play 3 backs, and now they're playing the Packers. Like, I'm not excited about it, but good for them going down there and getting a win, and Darius Geis, happy for him too. Anything on the Redskins?
Yeah, I mean, Chris Thompson still played the most snaps in the backfield. Adrian Peterson was awesome too in the game. Adrian Peterson and Darius Geis's usage has been almost even over the past 3 weeks. So it's going to be a tough situation to chase. Like the Darius Geis box score result from week 13 was awesome, but his usage is still like a high end flex play. And so he's like a very risky, like kind of chasey running back play against Green Bay. Now, Green Bay has struggled against the run. You can read about that in the matchups column. I'm sure we'll talk about it on Friday, but this is still very much a 3-man backfield. In the receiver core, Kelvin Harmon has shown us a little bit. I think that if you're in dynasty leagues, you should pick him up. I picked him up in a couple dynasty leagues. He's getting consistent playing time. He's in the buy low air yards model this week. And then Terry McLaurin is just, missed opportunity after missed opportunity.
Yeah, busted shower narrative. All right. Thank y'all for listening. Good luck to everybody in the season-long fantasy playoffs. And we apologize for getting this out a little bit late. Evan's kid was a little bit sick today. Hashtag dad life, most important thing. So, for Evan, for Jerry sleeping on the couch, for producer Luke, I am Adam. Good luck, everybody.